Welcome to the Founders of Reka episode 11 with Shay and Midnight playing as Maeve. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm really excited for that. But the beginning of this episode is starting out with the where was Peony? What was going on with her? Why wasn't she there right away during the Frax arc? She was missing for a lot of the final fight basically in its entirety, and she was missing for when they started heading back from the cave with Shifter and Buffaloon. When they were heading back, she was missing. Why was she missing? Well, we're going to be going into that a little bit here, and I'm super, super excited about it. But I want to let you guys know, it's like, we've had music for the past two episodes. There's no music with this one. Why is that? Well, I need to get some time to be able to get back in and get to that grand piano to be able to record and things like that. I do not own a grand piano, so it's a little difficult to be able to get to it. So there's going to be music going forward. I have a piece already written out for Peony's 101s, but I just don't have it recorded yet, unfortunately. But that will be coming in the future. Hope you guys really do enjoy the music with that. But enough with that. Let's just hop right into the episode. Say hello to bots.
Hello, bots.
Is it weird to be
It's
the only
just
one
me.
saying hello, bots?
It is. It is weird.
It just doesn't feel right. But so for you guys listening, this is one of the parts for Shay's one-on-one involving Peony. This is the first part where the question arises: where was Peony during the missing Frax arc? In the last two sessions, Peony was missing for the whole time that they went back to Reka, and for almost all the time when they were finding Frax and dealing with that. And this is just the session kind of showing where Peony was during that. So, you ready to hop into it?
She just went. She just had to go to the bathroom, and then she got lost. That's all that happened. The end.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been great. I am somebody, and I will see you guys sometime soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
There's part of me that I will record this next bit with you, but I might use that. Just cause that was so good. All right, so to paint the picture, you guys just got out of that little cave interesting thing where you guys met Indy, Shifter, and Buffaloon. You played the blood games. You went through everything with Buffaloon, the cavern filled with water, which is where Nexoria had like her panic attack because of all the water you guys got out. Everything was okay. You talked with Shifter.
We all had a panic attack. I listened to that episode again, and I realized the entire time, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, why am I yelling the whole time? I'm sorry, everybody who had to listen to me yell for like 30 minutes."
I think it's because I was counting down from 10, and that is my own fault. But no, so to paint the picture, you guys just got out, and for the first little bit of this, Nexoria is still like it's hitting her, it's rattling her a little bit of like that, like her intense fear of water and everything that just happened there. So she's freaking out right now, and you guys are under that impression that there is a lot of people here going for this event with what's going on with Frax. So Silus is kind of out of the picture because he's trying to take care of Nexoria, and also his armor would make it so he's not the best at getting back stealthily. And Paprika,
yeah. Also, his armor is all wet, so that's not that weighs you down even
wet
more.
Sweater.
Ugh.
The worst punk rock band from the 90s.
Silus,
Wet Sweater.
Chilly and uncomfortable. That does sound like a band.
But so they kind of elected you to be able to try to run back to the village and let them know what's happening, just to get there a little bit quicker than they really can. And you I'm assuming you take that task dutifully.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just like, you're running through the woods, you're trying to get there. Everything in the woods seems about normal. You don't see anything that's too strange, but can you give me a perception check just so I can know how much you actually do see?
Yeah. So I just want to make sure that I know what I'm doing here. So basically, we got out of that room with all the water, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we got out of the room with all the water, and did we leave that room, or were we still in that room?
Shifter had that whole conversation. You felt very awkward because you stole his stuff and ashed it.
Yes, I remember that now. Okay, and then after...
And you're just... Everyone's kind of like freaking out, and they decide you're the best person. Just run ahead and let the people know what we found out of, like, okay, it sounds like there's something going on. It's Atlas Mountain, supposed to happen on a new moon. Like, all these
Okay, that
details.
makes sense. So was it because I just want to make sure that I'm clear. Was it because they were like, oh no, we think that we're going to encounter more people, you run ahead and see if that's true because you're sneaky and you can kind of like, you'd be able to see them from a distance if they were approaching us and then run back and tell us that there were people coming? Or is it more like, before we go forward, we want someone to run back to the town and inform them of what we saw to make sure that the town is safe? Is it the first one?
Second one. Make sure the town knows so the town can be safe and ready.
The second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because
Cool.
there's the fear of how many people are there, what is happening, how prepared are they for all this, and every second sooner the town can know is better.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I just wanted to make sure that I was clear on why it was that I was running off. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So if you be able to
Oof.
What?
That's a 4.
I mean, it definitely
Starting
looks
out
like
good.
there's trees around you. It definitely looks like there's trees around you. I'll give you that much.
Wow.
Look at all damn trees.
Look at all those trees.
But trying to think of what the best way to be able to have this be is, can you make you've been running through the woods a little bit. It's not too far, but it's a little bit. Can you make a dex save for me?
Okay. I'm a rogue, so I'm pretty dexterous, so that shouldn't be too bad. That's a d20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just making sure.
Yep.
Okay, that is a 15 plus 2. 17.
All right, so you kind of narrowly, it's pretty close, but you narrowly do get out of the way of this like pit trap that kind of like opened up from under you. You put one foot on it, and the sticks broke, the leaves fell away, and you managed to like kind of propel yourself over this little pitfall that it was just straight down, like hole in the ground, just dirt. And these two lizard men run out and kind of like, first one of them is probably like just straight up ticked off, like, we have to get her. But the other one's like, I'm kind of impressed she got out of the way of that. That was pretty good. Like, that is a large, that's a dragon woman. That's a large dragon woman that is nimble on her feet. Respect that woman.
I think I do like a little bow curtsy to this guy, just like thank you, but like kind of also making fun of him.
Yep. The more angry one says the other, there's no time for that. And they start trying to like chase you a little bit. What are you gonna do in that moment? There's two lizard folk kind of like frustratedly chasing you right now.
I say, come on, we're all lizards here. But then I take out my bow and I'm gonna try to shoot them.
Okay. Are you gonna shoot angry make angry, or the one that was kind of impressed with you?
I'm gonna shoot the angry guy first, because I'm not gonna shoot someone who gave me a compliment first.
I get that. You shoot them second.
Yeah.
As you do with those that treat you well.
I mean, if he's not gonna kill me, then maybe I won't shoot him at all. I can be merciful.
Okay.
I mean, if he, yeah. I mean, my thing with all of my characters, like, even ones like Peony, who are a little bit on the meaner, more violent side, like, if he's not going to try to kill me, I'm not gonna hurt him.
Yeah. Can you give me a first initiative roll so I know where to put you in the lineup?
Okay.
Because you might say, oh yeah, do a little curtsy, and then I pull out my bow or whatever, but if you're not that quick on the draw, they might get to you first.
That's true. I got a 16.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead and fire away at whoever you want to go to shoot. You are going first.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the angry guy.
Yep.
Roll so then that's a oh yes. I'm still I've played a lot of D&D now. Why do I not know how this works? So I roll a D20 first, and then it's 2d8, right?
What are you using?
A short bow.
Short bow is 1d6.
Yes. 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 Oh no, wait, no, it's 2d6.
No, No.
No, it's 1d. Oh, I'm stupid. It's 1d6 plus 2 because that's my bonus. Okay.
That makes more sense. Okay.
Sorry. I should stop talking. I'm just making myself sound like I don't know how to play D&D. Anyways.
The editing, somebody will take care of you.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, that is a 13. Does that hit?
With your... You rolled a 13?
Oh, but my attack bonus is plus 4. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's a 17.
Yeah, that's a hit. So roll damage.
Sweet. Awesome. 5, 6. That's 7 points of damage.
Awesome. He kind of was looking back at his buddy. He's like, come on, we have to get her. Looks forward and just like right into like maybe, I guess it's probably like just under his collarbone, maybe something like that. Just right into his shoulder. He like, and he just grabs his, well, he's already holding it, but he has his club with him, and he is just going to go at you right now. He's very frustrated with this, and he's going to take his club and try to swing it down on you.
Can I try to dodge?
Well, we'll see how he rolls, because your AC accounts for how dexterous you are.
True.
So
that's true.
He's just going to run up to you to try to do that, and does 16 hit?
Yeah. It does. My armor class is 13.
You have 13 armor class?
Yes. So
okay.
That does hit me. Yes. I'm a rogue. Rogues don't have super high armor class.
Huh?
Rogues don't have a really high armor class typically.
Really,
they're a bit more squishy.
Yep. If you could take 5 damage for me.
Okay.
And so the thing with lizard folk is that they can attack twice.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. That's great.
So he's going to go at you now with his shield that he has to try to get you as well. You said your armor class was a 13?
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, an 11 does not hit that.
Oh, yay! Yay! I was like really scared that you were going to say like, he got a nat 20.
He got a nat 47.
Okay,
so...
cool. Oh.
No. The second lizard man is kind of like, well, it is my job.
You don't have to, though. You can just run away.
Well, you could just come with us instead of fighting.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
And he's gonna run up to you, but he's a little bit too far away to actually like catch all the way up. So he's not close enough to make an attack to you.
Okay.
So it goes back to you. You have Angry McAngry Lizard Man like right in your face, like 5 feet from you.
Uh-huh.
And then the other lizard man is probably about 10 or 15 feet away from you now. So.
Okay. So I did just shoot this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask them like, why are you attacking me?
I like this cool anime fight where they talk while fighting. I'm gonna bet Angry McAngry is having that like, none of your business. I just got shot in the clavicle by you. Shut up. But the more trying to make peace guy is kind of like basically explains. Well, the thing is we know who you guys are. And we know you're trying to stop all this, and we need to stop you from stopping whatever's going on. Okay, just stop.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you give me more information than that, maybe I won't kill you.
We can't do that.
Okay, fine. You chose the sword. And so then I'm gonna try to I'll short bow angry guy again.
He's like 5 feet from your face, you know.
Oh, then yeah, that's really stupid. Okay, then I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's a 17.
That hits.
Hits him. It's a 3, 4, 5. That's 5 points of damage.
All right. I'm gonna say with that you've taken your dagger probably with like both hands and just kind of like
oof
right into maybe like not probably right below the rib cage, but like in his side maybe like you went straight, but like hit him in the side of his abdomen maybe and just in and out.
I'm used to playing like pacifist and like magic So just like I shoot him in the collarbone and stab him in the ribs. I'm just like, oh, so violent, like Shay.
Oh,
Peony's like,
Peony,
yes.
you violent girl. I'm just gonna say, just because you have the options as a rogue, that was your action. For your bonus action, you could disengage and run away, or you can also try to hide.
Yes, I wrote down what my actions are. I can use thieves' tools, dodge, disengage, hide, make sleight of hand checks, or use an object. So, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to use an object. This is not. I don't think this would be an attack because it's not. I'm not even trying to hurt him.
Oh.
Can I try to throw a dagger and like pin this other guy to like a tree or something, like by his clothes?
That's still considered an attack action though.
Oh, it is? Darn.
Yeah, that'd still be.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm just gonna the next time he tries to attack me, I'm gonna try to dodge it.
Okay, so you're gonna, with your bonus action, try to prepare the dodge action?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, so everyone has disadvantage if you can see them, which you can see them. So anyone who tries to attack you has disadvantage.
Yes. Yes, that's how it works.
That is
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, so
yeah.
And you can use that as a bonus action. Wow, rogues are overpowered. I'm realizing very quickly. So
I'm starting to realize. I said earlier that I couldn't do much as I'm used to playing characters that have spells, but I'm realizing now. Wait, there's actually quite a bit of things that I can do as a rogue. I was wrong.
This lizard folk is kind of like you just like arrow in the clavicle, stabbed in the side. He's pretty angry. He's reverting more to like primal instincts right here and just goes to bite you pretty good. But you are trying to dodge. So unfortunately, that dodge is not enough because I believe a 16 does hit.
Shoot. Okay. Yeah.
So take 2 points of damage. Because this guy lost all of his teeth and is a little gummy bear.
Maybe not all of his teeth, just most of them. I imagined him as kind of an older dude. Makes sense.
Right on death's door.
Maybe he's been in one too many fights. He got his teeth punched out.
Oh my, this is hilarious to me, frankly. But after he does that, though, he's going to take his shield, which has a few spikes on it, and try to hit you with that as well. Once again, angry guy. And I'm going to bet, an 8 doesn't hit you. So that's a miss. You nimbly dodge out of the way on your ballerina-like movement and grace of, once again, a very large dragon woman. And I just really appreciate the image of a large dragon woman just like, oh.
Well, actually, Peony's not that large. Peony is small for a Dragonborn.
Yeah, but compared to most species.
That's true. Compared to most people, I'm still pretty tall. Peony's like almost 6 feet tall, I think.
Yeah, but the other lizardman, who's a little more like, I don't want to do this, but kind of have to, is he's coming up with his javelin to try to like stick you real good.
Okay.
But you manage to, with him only rolling a 5, once again, you nimbly and effortlessly dodge out of the way, ever so gracefully.
Haha.
After that, he's going to probably take out his club and swing it at you as well, which an 11 doesn't hit either.
Haha!
So I'm kind of imagining, the way I had it pictured, I didn't want to say it just in case it was like a hit or anything like that, but he like swings sideways, and I just imagine you doing like the Matrix, like lean back, dodge it.
Yeah, cool.
And when you pop back up, it's your turn to do whatever you want to do with these people.
Fantastic. Is angry guy he's almost dead, right?
Yeah, he's hurting.
See, so I don't know whether I want to.
Angry guy is going for kill on you.
Exactly. So I don't know if I want to kill him first and then do that thing that I was gonna do before, where I pin the other guy to the tree and Okay, yeah. I'll try to kill him first, and then I'll try to pin the other guy to the tree and interrogate him.
You're going for a good hit on this angry lizard boy?
Yes. I'm going to...
That's the most millennial sentence I've ever said, but go ahead and roll the
I got a 16. I'm using the dagger again. Stab.
Go to stab him.
Oh shit, that's a 2 plus 2 is 4.
You take your dagger by both hands, kind of firmly grasping the not the hilt. Why am I thinking hilt? The where you put your hand on a dagger.
Where you touch it.
Where you hold it and not get hurt.
Yeah.
And you lean forward off your, like, you push off your back foot and catch yourself with your front foot as you plunge this dagger into his chest.
Ooh.
And you just see him stop.
Ooh.
And you slide this dagger right back out of him as he drops to his knees and falls to his side, dead.
Oh shit. Oh my god, I just realized, I think this is the first time Peony's killed someone.
I
Peony said she's never killed anyone
no, I think
before.
this is the first time Peony's killed someone.
I think she takes a second to, like, realize, like, she was acting all cocky, but she's like, oh my god, I just killed somebody.
Yep.
I kind of look at this other guy who I think sees me do this.
Oh yeah, he was right there in your face.
I actually look kind of sad. Like, I'm sorry.
He leans forward, and as he does, he opens up his maw and digs it into your, like, shoulder muscle, your trapezius muscle, right above your collarbone.
Oh, he just, like, bit me in the neck.
Pretty much.
Oh.
But take 4 damage from that.
Low.
It wasn't quite on the neck.
Yeah, it was like right, like shoulder.
He kind of went for it. I'm assuming you used the dodge as a bonus action again? Or no?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I was, I'll give myself disadvantage. I was stunned from killing somebody. Yeah, no, I will give myself...
So you'll give him advantage to hit you then.
I'm scared to do that, but I was stunned.
Would you still, because you have to remember, he has 2 attacks. That was the first one. Would you still be stunned after you got bit in the neck?
After I got bit in the neck, no. I'm just giving myself disadvantage on the first attack. The second...
Well, after he does that, he's going to try to, like, take his spear and jab it into you as well. Well, his javelin. And I'm going to bet a 5 doesn't hit. So now I'm just picturing this guy, like, literally just bit you right in the neck. Like, pretty much. Just like this, like, harsh moment. Let's go with this tears in his eyes and goes to stab you in the gut with your javelin. You're just like, whoop, no.
Yeah. I mean, he bit me. I was pretty...
Yeah.
I was expecting something after he freaking bit me.
All right, it is your turn again, though, and it's just you and this very, very distraught, upset, angry lizard man who didn't want this all to happen, but is now...
I don't want to kill somebody else, so I'm gonna try to do that thing that I was gonna do before now, where I pin him to a tree.
Okay, he's not near a tree right now, though.
By, like, his shirt. Okay, is there anything, like, nearby? Well, like, what is the setting that we're in right now?
Don't you have that, like, you can use an object?
Yes.
You have rope.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna try to tie him up, yeah.
All right. To be able to do that...
Actually, wouldn't he have to be, like... I'm trying to imagine this in my mind. Wouldn't he have to be, like, prone for me to try and tie him up?
Not necessarily.
Like, if he's moving...
Technically, at first, you're gonna have to try to grapple him, I believe.
Okay. I am bigger than him, so...
Yeah, most likely you are.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, if you can make me an athletics check.
That is a 12, 13, 14.
All right, he got a 21. So he resisted your grapple and that's your action, is that you attempted to do that? So what do you want to do as a bonus action?
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to try to dodge.
Okay, just staying nimble, staying quick on your feet, trying to keep out of his way.
Yeah, because I feel bad for killing this other guy. I don't want to... and he's crying. Like, I don't want to hurt him. So I'm just going to dodge.
He's on this naturally, like, just hurt and upset, and he's going to try to take a bite out of you. And whether he had advantage, disadvantage, or neither, there was no way he was hitting on that one.
You get
And
like a
he's going
1.
to try to hit you with his club now. Does 13 hit? What's your armor class?
Yeah, if it meets, it beats. So yes.
Yeah, you have a 13.
My
Okay,
armor class is 13. Yes.
Hey, I'm just going to ask you something really quick, Shay.
Mm-hmm.
What? You wear studded leather armor, right?
Yes.
So that right there is 12 plus your dexterity modifier. What's your dexterity modifier?
+2.
So it's 14.
Yes. Oh, so
Not
my
13.
my armor class should be 14. Okay.
So
Okay.
that does not hit.
Okay, so that does not hit. Yes.
Would have the few this
I'm
club
sorry.
goes on up.
I haven't played D&D for that long. I don't know these things.
No, it's good. It's good. So with just because the difference is because I remember you made your studded leather armor in the second episode. That's the difference is the 1 point. So I'm picturing he goes to swing this club at you, and it just like hits one of the studs weird and just kind of like bounces, like slides off of you a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it like
you just like
gives me like
I'm
a little.
So glad I built that. I'm so glad I made that.
Yeah, gives me like a little paper cut, but nothing bad.
Yeah. So it's back to your turn again. Do you want to try to grapple him again and tie him up? Like.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and do another athletics check on that.
That is a 17.
He rolled a nat 1.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, so I'm gonna tie him up.
I'm kind of picturing in this situation, it's one of those where he's like, just picture this in your mind really quick. He's just sitting there. He's angry. He has his javelin in one hand. He has his club in the other. And he's just kind of yelling at you about how, like, this didn't have to happen. We didn't have to be in this situation. I'm so angry and frustrated. We could have just you could have just came with us. You could have just fell in the hole and we could have left you alone. Like, why'd you have to put up a fight? Why'd you have to kill him? You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do. And like, by the time he's done, he looks down and realizes you've like tied his hands behind his back and he's like hanging from a tree branch. Like he's been so focused on his monologue that he didn't notice you just very calmly like getting out your rope and just kind of like measuring like
Yeah, this is why you don't go on monologue, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
And you know what? I could put a monkey's knot in this. We have time. Okay. And okay, cute little monkey knot and good. Monkey's
Like a little bow.
Yeah, there's a little bow. You started decorating a little bit.
Made it pretty.
A few of the extra studs you had from when you made your stud of leather, you've been decorating it as if it's glitter on the rope.
No, I don't think so. I think I just tie it in a little bow. But that's pretty funny.
So he's tied up. And he's gonna contest it. And yeah, he tried to get out of it, but he cannot. So what are you gonna do now? You've neutralized the situation pretty well.
Okay, cool. Hey, I'm really sorry about your friend, okay? A friend of ours is in danger, and he's a little kid, and we're trying to save him from doing something really dangerous. And I'm sorry, I wasn't just gonna let you kidnap me. I had to do something. But that said, I don't want to kill anybody else. I'm going to spare you, but tell me everything you know.
I
don't want to kill anybody else, but I will. I'm bluffing, by the way.
You're bluffing?
Yeah.
I don't want to kill anyone else, but I will if I have to. I won't.
I won't.
I just look. We're here just to help out this guy. His name is Joden. We're just here to help him out. He was recruited by the Red Lizardmen to come and find out if there's a way we can make people who aren't magical.
So like make people warlocks?
More make people sorcerers.
Wait, but that's not how it works. Sorcery is you're born with innate magic. Yeah. You can't really do that. The only way you'd be able to do that is somehow made like a unborn baby magical somehow.
Yeah.
Frax is a little kid. That's still warlock. Why am I having this argument with you? You're trying to give non-magical people powers.
Yeah.
Right?
The thing is that Frax is still young. He's still susceptible. He's always grown up here. He's kind of the perfect test subject. He's had a lot of emotional traumas that might be able to help with it. We've been doing a lot of studies and trying to figure out how to do this. Well, Joden has. He's just been kind of telling us a little bit of the details, and I'm inquisitive, so I know a bit. But he's just trying to, like, find out if this is even possible. So we have a couple theories. A lot of the, like, you can be a sorcerer because of weird magical phenomenon. You can be a sorcerer just because you are, and you have, like, weird, like, sometimes your magic doesn't work properly, but other times it's a draconic origin, and we were wondering if we could, I guess, fake that, like make a rendition of it. Try
I see.
to force someone to have a draconic origin.
Huh. Weird. Why are you doing that? Why
The
would you
king
want someone
ordered-
to become a...
The king ordered us to try to find out if it's possible, and we're just trying to do that.
The king? The king of Silverreach?
No,
King Dorito?
no, the king of Thura.
Oh.
Where we're from. No, the Red Lizardman, the king of Thura. He ordered us to try to find out if there is a way to make people magical.
The Red Lizard Man is the king of he's the king?
Yes, he is.
What is his name? Did you is that Joden?
No, Joden is, I don't know what he is to the king. He seems to have a lot of privileges. I don't know if he's family. I don't know if he's a friend. I don't know if he's just a jackwagon who can get away with things because he's crazy enough to do what the king's stupid ideas are, but...
Okay, what's the name of the king? Hello?
I'm not... Look, I've told you a lot of things. You want to know the name of the king, step 10 feet inside of Thura and ask someone. They'll tell you. Please don't make someone that's part of the guard do that. Don't make me risk my life more than I have.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I've told
think
you
you've
a lot of
given
info.
Yes, you've given me enough info. What does the king is a red lizard man, right?
Yes, he is.
Is there any other descriptors you could give me, possibly? You don't have to give me his name. Just describe what he looks like.
He's a red lizard man. He has very, like, I guess you could say, like, his facial features are a lot more prominent. Like, a stronger brow, stronger jaw. Like, his teeth are longer than almost any of ours. It's not like he has, like, massive buck teeth, though, or anything like that. They're just longer and sharper.
I see.
He's a good amount stronger and a little more quick on his feet. And he's definitely one of the smartest ones we've ever met. He's his own thing.
I see. He is a lizard man, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have any magical powers himself?
Some have said they've seen something, maybe, but I frankly doubt it. I think he's trying to figure this out so he can have magic powers.
That makes sense.
Like, and it just makes sense, like, with, like, if you're... Because you have to remember, like, we don't have a lot of magic out there. But if you can weaponize an army with magic, and you know everyone else doesn't have it...
Okay.
Like... Between that and him being able to be the laziest man I've ever met in my life using magic, I get why he wants to do this.
Okay. Thank you. You've given me all the information that I need. I'm going to untie you. Please don't tell anyone that I was here. Okay? You got it?
Fine.
I will let you go.
Yep.
Okay. I'm very sorry about your friend. But, necromancers are a thing. Right?
First of all, not many of them are a thing. And second, I don't know how quickly I can get his body out of here to one.
Ooh, that's true. You might want to lug a dead guy around. Yeah, okay. I'm very, very sorry. It was yeah, nothing I'm gonna say is gonna make this better.
No, it
I'm
really
sorry.
won't.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. He was a
Okay,
jerk.
well, you get to keep your life. I'm letting you go.
Okay.
Thank you for cooperating. And then I just run off. I'm just gonna run away.
Do you turn back to see what he does or no?
No.
Okay. At that moment, you're just running through the woods. You get into the town of Reka, and it's pretty close to like midnight now. It's probably about 11:55 or something like that. That took quite a while to deal with that whole thing. The interrogation, like obviously when we talk about it, it's a little bit more sped up, but he's obviously going to be resistant to it at first and things like that. So it's taken a little while.
I also think I probably like part of the reason why I didn't look back is because I was like I think I was crying a little bit and I didn't want him to see. And I think I took a few moments to just kind of like sit with myself and be like I just killed somebody. That's the first time I've ever done that. And kind of like groping with the fact of like I'm a rogue and like I'm part of an adventuring team and I'm probably going to have to do that more, you know? Like it doesn't feel good, but it's the reality of being an adventurer.
Yep. You get back to town. It's very late at night. Pretty much the whole town is, for the most part, fallen asleep. The guard is still awake, like all of the guard, because they're still like they're on guard. Like it's like, what's going to be happening? Are people going to be showing up? What's going to go on here? And Gorbindin is awake and sees you and kind of just like, Peony, well, come here.
Okay. I'm gonna go to him.
I threw out my back, so I can't. I have to.
How
be a
did you
little
do
bit more
that?
gentle.
What did you do?
Oh, I was being stupid again.
Okay.
But no, at Lich Mountain, there was a fire that started out there, and Silus and Nexoria said that they had to go and they had to get there, and they picked up Paprika and ran off. And I knew that you were gonna. I thought you were. They said you were gonna get here earlier, and you're here now.
No.
And I think they need you.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm gonna bet that's where they are. Okay, darling, just get out there and just be safe. Okay.
Oh my gosh! Thank you. I'm sorry. And then I just like run off to try and find them.
Gorbinin is in a full sprint with you, going along like, I want you to be safe though. Okay, don't do anything rash or do anything. Don't hurt yourself now. Okay.
Okay, just I got it. Just stay here. It's all good. It's all gonna be okay. And I just keep running.
Yep. Oh, okay now. Okay. Easy does it, Gorbinin. Easy. Ooh. Gargraba's gonna kill me if I don't kill myself first with this. All right. And as you sprint off toward the mountain, Gorbindin slowly walks his way back into town, and at that point you would have caught back up with the people showing up as you did with Frax, and he teleports into your arms and gives you a big old hug, and you begin to glow. And well, we already know how that story went. Hey guys, so I hope you guys really did enjoy that first bit with it just being Shay and myself being able to look at what Peony did when she was missing. But right now we're going to be going on with our time with Midnight and her character Maeve, the paladin, and she's going to explain that right here, right now. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, because I could talk for a long time about my characters, so we best to make it quick. Maeve is a paladin of the Ancients. She's got the Wanderer background, so she's from a little town in the middle of nowhere. And the interesting thing about Maeve is she doesn't believe in the gods, despite being a paladin.
Atheist paladin.
Yeah, she's, yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Welcome to the Atheist Paladin, and in her party is the bard who can't sing and the monk who won't shut up. Here's the rogue that dresses in flamboyant colors and trips over everything. Enjoy.
There we go. Anyway, so she's more of a paladin.
And the fighter who's tiny.
Well, yeah,
The
fair
fighter who constantly has a cold.
Oh no!
That's
Oh
just,
no!
that's just my other character, Rin.
That's hilarious. Maeve is a paladin because her father was a paladin. Oh, I should mention that Maeve is a half elf.
Okay, I was just gonna ask what race she was.
Yeah, she's a half elf.
Okay.
Her father was an elven paladin, and so she follows in his footsteps and basically uses his holy symbol to cast her magic. When she ring on her, too big ring on her finger, so she does stuff Green Lantern style.
Oh my, the bad CG armor.
No, not CG armor. Although her armor is green. Ancient, because nature.
I'll allow it, but this is getting into scary territory.
I mean,
No, I like comics. Comics Green Lantern. No.
I mean, B who plays Silus in our own podcast has a character named Nethys who's essentially Sonic the Hedgehog, so it's fine.
Yeah, actually, I feel a lot better about this, and I'm starting to think we need to replace B on this podcast if he has someone that's Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, I like B.
But no, so do you think that's a fair summary of who Maeve is?
That's a fair summary of kind of her backstory. So I can send you more stuff if you want somebody later in like PMs or something.
I wouldn't say no.
Oh, cool. Because I'm a writer. I have lots of little details.
Yep. I know that feeling. I've been on World Anvil, just like going crazy the past couple days.
Nice.
Sponsored by World Anvil. It's a cool website.
Oh, we wish, but
Not
we can't
really.
make that claim.
Yeah,
we can't
not
make that
really.
claim.
We're not actually sponsored by World Anvil yet.
We're sponsored by somebody in the few spare moments of time he has. Oh,
What a great sponsor.
I do my best.
Yay!
But I thought that
I should also mention that Maeve is a blacksmith as well, because that's going to become very relevant. And I don't think it mentioned.
That is important. Yeah. Okay, so I'm really glad you mentioned that because I was about to say, the way I kind of see like Maeve probably got transported with a few other people maybe to the Lich Mountain from one of the holds, one of the kingdoms. In all honesty, around this time of year that it would be at, it might be Silverreach again. So that'd be kind of interesting. And so you guys get transported over, probably all split up and stuff like that, unlike our adventurous party here that lives in Reka currently. And I'm going to bet Maeve, due to her nature, like Oath of Ancients nature kind of things, like maybe just enjoying the scenery maybe a little bit.
Probably. She has a habit of getting transported to just mysterious places, so she'd probably just been walking around, scenery,
Like,
going.
Yeah, this is chill.
This is pretty.
Oh,
anyway.
is it Tuesday again already? Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
Basically.
that octopus is swinging through the trees, huh?
Oh boy. No.
Is that a fish with female legs?
Oh, you're giving me
How is it?
within
How does that
flashbacks.
fish shave those legs? That's weird. You like that I'm adding details to the world through this in a painful fashion?
I hate it.
I'm just gonna be under the headcanon now that this entire thing is taking place in the Evil Within universe because there are a lot of legs everywhere and things that aren't where they're supposed to be there either.
Speaking of where things aren't supposed to be, a Hugs comes up next to you.
So I see. Well, you go.
It's a elderly goblin kind of approaches you. The way I kind of envision Hugs, I haven't got to draw him yet, but imagine a little more of a heavy set man, a little older, still fairly upright, but maybe a little starting to hunch a little bit at the shoulders. You don't seem like you're from around these parts.
No, I'm not.
Does the fish legs confuse you?
That of many
things. I've been walking through this forest for quite a bit now. Many things.
Yeah. When we first met, a few outsiders from here, everyone said that the things that bother them most is the fish legs, the boar that have scales and fins instead. And I'm picturing he's kind of walked you back into town like you weren't far, and maybe Peony's nearby and might hear, but he's kind of going through like there's a couple things that people seem to be bothered by. It's the just the octopus in the trees is weird to a lot of people. The fish with leg. There's something else that bothers people though from the outside. That's what's that thing that what? I'm sure I'll remember what it is eventually. I don't. What's that thing that people get bothered by?
I have wandered around many forests, and I have said with 100 and complete certainty that yours is already the weirdest. You don't have to try any harder.
Oh, we don't try. We don't try at all. This just happens on its own. It's normal. Oh, I remember what the last thing was that people don't like. It's the mushrooms. Sometimes they walk around. I'm pretty sure that's it. By the way, Shay, Peony is close enough to hear this and react if she chooses to.
Okay.
Mushrooms walk.
Yeah, I think it's the mushrooms that most people have a problem with. That they're able to scamper around a little bit.
Yep, definitely the mushrooms and not something else that we all freaked out about earlier.
Oh.
Anyways.
Hey,
Wait,
Peony.
that's not in character. That was just Shay
Oh.
talking.
That would be the
So
trousers.
I think that Peony actually kind of like looks up from what she's doing. Don't really know what she was doing. Maybe just like sitting and eating something.
Yeah, maybe.
I think she just like looks up and she has to blink for a second because for the past how long have they been here? Like a month?
Huh? How long did you think?
Yeah, how long have we been in Reka? Like a month?
No, it was a month before Frax went missing.
Okay, so how long have we been
It's
here
been
now?
at this point, it's getting close to 5. Maybe a
5
little over.
months?
5 months, yeah.
5 months. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I have been here for 5 months, and I have only seen goblins. I haven't seen any other type of person apart
You've
from.
seen dire wolves.
But those aren't people. Dire wolves aren't. they're animals. Dire wolves are not people. Anyways, so I kind of blink just seeing this half elf, and I think I'm kind of curious about them, and how they got here, and I'm sort of wondering if they're like, well, if she's like me, if she got transported here the same way. So I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna be like, hey, like I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry. You are the first not goblin I've seen in a very long time, and I'm sorry if this is a really weird greeting, but how did you get here?
Maeve just kind of look at the presumably pink dragonborn that's just come out of the forest, and
No, wait, are they still in the forest or are they?
You guys are in town, so it's like.
Oh, we're in
Yeah,
town.
we're in town. Yeah, we're in town.
Okay, so she just walks over then, I guess, and Maeve goes, "Well, I got teleported here.
Okay.
Was wandering around this forest. Were you also teleported here randomly?"
Not randomly. It was kind of a punishment. My friends and I sort of got into some trouble with a king, and then he called out his like weird wizard like servants or whatever.
I'm
they
gonna
were.
just vouch right here, and you hear Paprika scream from the background, yelling "Hagfish is healthy," and storm off angrily, kicking like mushrooms that are running around.
So yeah, it wasn't really an accident that we got transported here, but I'm just interested. Was it the same thing for you? Like, did you get in trouble with the king and his wizards, or was it just random?
That's a really good question. Somebody. How
And
did
a
we get here?
fog falls over as the narrator steps back and explains the story for the sake of time and the fact that Midnight doesn't know. But I'm gonna probably say something along the lines of like, if you're a paladin, you have an oath, you're of an order and things like that, and you're probably like an oddball for being someone that's like, yeah, I'm a paladin, but the gods suck. Don't believe in them. Don't like them. So there's probably been some like discourse. Maybe someone reported something like, yeah, Maeve is shady, Maeve is weird, or something like that. And the king kind of came around to that time where what happened with Peony in the group of like, oh, well, we do have to send some people out, and this one seems to be an oddball and doesn't seem like it'll be missed too much off to the lich.
Right.
So from your perspective, you may have only been told, yeah, people don't like you, bye. But the full reason is like, there's a paladin who doesn't believe in the gods. That is gonna turn some heads and make people uncomfortable.
Oh, great. All right. So fascinating. Maeve's just gonna look at Peony and gonna go, yeah, there was an annoying king, and he had a bunch of wizards, and he decided that I needed to be one of the people to go fight or get killed by a lich. It was great. I 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Yes,
Anyways.
I do. I got out myself.
Sorry.
I debated about punching him, but I didn't. There was.
It's like I can still hear his dumb voice in my head sometimes.
Every
Yes.
once in a while.
Just makes me want to punch him.
I'm gonna say maybe a little bit of time goes by and stuff like that. You guys meet up, catch up, things like that, and just like, yeah, this jackwagon of a person is awful, blah, 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 whatever that might look like. And I'm gonna bet Hugs sees you guys kind of hitting it off and stuff like that, and maybe notices on Maeve like a compartment on her backpack for some blacksmithing tools and stuff like that. And Hugs might just kind of, excuse me, I'm sorry, Maeve. Are you a blacksmith?
Yeah, when I'm not paladining, I smith my own weapons and armor and stuff like that. Yeah.
And Peony's now just kind of looking at her. Interesting.
I'm gonna, in the next few days, I think, let me get away. I'm gonna see if I'm able to steal some of Goldtenber's stuff and see if I can just get an actual permanent forge outside of where he's hanging out for you guys. Because, I mean, we do need a blacksmith. It can't just be me during my few spare moments during retirement. I don't want to work. Going in there, like I'm gonna see if I can get something going for you two girls to be able to be blacksmiths. Is that okay with you two?
I would love that, honestly.
I'm happy to do some work, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's another. The way it works here, you don't work and you could work, you don't get fed. If you don't work and you couldn't work, don't worry, we'll take care of you. But you seem pretty able-bodied.
I have some healing abilities at my disposal.
Oh, do you want to be maybe part-time blacksmith, part-time helping the clerics out?
I mean,
We're trying to train them up a little bit more. They haven't received much formal training. There's another person called Zoneth in town that's trying to help them out, but I mean, she's only there a few days a week. If you want to cover maybe the other, I don't know. They've been saying they want instructors. And all I can do is swing a hammer and take care of my family.
I mean, I can't say I'm the best healer, but I can cast Cure Wounds with the best of them, I suppose.
Go for it. I'm sure the town will be totally fine with having another teacher helping out and helping the community. No, yes. Okay. So we got you situated, which means anytime, here's the mess hall over here, anytime you're hungry, food's not available, but at certain times of the day, food is available. And kind of breaks down a little bit of town for you and things like that. And there's only about, before the next arc starts up from when this is, there's only like a couple weeks maybe. But is there anything you think you guys specifically would want to do, or Peony that you would want to do in those few weeks? Maybe what would it look like in the blacksmith, do you think, for you guys? What kind of things would you be hoping to work on?
You can go first.
There's a... Go ahead.
Maeve would probably be trying to work on more stuff she knows how to smith, which is more armor, chainmail, swords.
Okay.
kind of thing. So probably working on those kind of things. Although she definitely would be able to do some fancy, smaller things as well. It's probably better than the whole weapons thing, though.
I think Peony's kind of doing the same thing. Like, I think Peony thinks that, well, it's true that the goblins could probably use some kind of armor.
Yep.
They're pretty small and squishy, but
Yep.
also like, I don't really have any armor. I don't think. I don't think Nexoria or Paprika do. I don't know if they can wear armor. Classic.
Nexoria doesn't wear armor. You have studded leather, and Paprika has leather armor, and it's about the heaviest thing that she can wear.
Okay, in that case, maybe then I'll focus more on making armor for some of the goblins, like some weapons.
There is one thing though that Peony you will be helping with.
Okay.
At least I hope so. You could say no. There's gonna be one day that you go into the blacksmith, and there's a weapon, maybe by the anvil or something nearby.
Mm-hmm.
It has a couple bends in it. Oh, hey, Peony.
Oh, God! I always forget that you can talk.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yep, sword here. So Nexoria went and found a mage stone, and I was wondering because you did jewelry work for a long time, right?
Yeah, I did.
Do you think you can maybe try to pop that stone into the hilt or on the pommel or something like that for me?
Oh, that could look really nice, actually. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. And I'm gonna leave this up to you actually, which is interesting because I'm actually in the process of drawing sword in high rendered detail. So
Nice.
where do you want to put the stone? Do you want it on like the pommel, on the hilt, on the blade itself? Like,
Ooh, I need to like teach myself what the parts of a sword are called because I play a blacksmith. I don't know this.
okay, you know the blade, obviously.
Yeah, I know the blade and the hilt.
Or the guard is the part that's above your hand between the blade. There's like that flat part, and then there's the handle you actually hold. And the pommel is the bit that's underneath where your hand is.
Ah, I see.
It's the counterweight, basically, on the bottom of the sword. It makes it easier to swing.
I see. Okay, so maybe... Ooh, I could see it either on the pommel or on the
hilt?
Yeah, I could see it on the pommel, too, as, like, you have, like, the sword, right? And then at the very bottom of it, there's this little piece with this, like, pretty stone. But then I can also see it, like, in the center of the hilt.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that I do it, and then because it's Nexoria's sword, I'll have Liv decide where.
Okay. Well,
because I'm
for
indecisive.
the sake of the lore, we'll say that Sword knew where Livy wanted it to be put.
Mm-hmm.
But
you mean Nexoria?
Yeah. That.
Okay.
I know how the world works.
Mm-hmm.
And D&D
this
stuff.
Game's very, very meta, but...
What are you talking about? No, so I'm going to say probably for the next few days, you're both kind of working on things. I'm not going to say you guys get like the guard fully kitted out in armor, because armor does take a while to build and things like that, but you're working together and stuff like that and getting things worked on, making sure they get maybe studded leather or basic chainmail or something like that, maybe?
Yeah. Also,
that makes sense.
I wanna like, we don't have to play out like a whole scene if we don't have time. But while I'm in here working, I would like to like have some conversations with Maeve and also Sword. Like Maeve coming here and also just the entire existence of Sword has made me really curious about a couple of. Even though I'm a rogue, there's some weird stuff going on, and I want to know why it's happening. And I might try and talk to Silus, because even though he's a fighter, he knows some stuff about magic, and I don't know, maybe just whoever might know about magic in the town. But for the most part, I just kind of want to talk to Maeve and Sword about, like, I just want to know more about, like, okay, so Maeve, like, how did you get here? Like, why do you think that they sent you? Like, I think Peony's just starting to wonder about like what the king and the wizard's like ultimate plan is for sending us here.
Mhm.
You know, like why he has those wizards, why this place, what happened with like the lich that used to be there, why is the magic here all weird? And then she also probably would have a conversation with Sword about like how do you remember like how you became a talking sword? Like maybe you were always a talking sword, but like swords don't normally talk and have a consciousness.
That is true.
Do you like do you remember maybe once being something else, or were you just always a sword?
In all honesty, like, I mean, I feel like this is similar for everything because you don't exactly remember being born, and I don't exactly remember my first moments because earliest I can kind of remember is I was already damaged, I was already bent and things like that. I was bent a lot more than this though, and I was on this like weird, basically a clearance rack. Like this place was trying to sell me, and no one would take me. No one would take me. No one would take me. They ended up throwing me out, and I was just sitting there out in a back alleyway for months until Nexoria found me and took me in and tried to straighten me out a little bit. But
Peony's just like, I'm gonna like Peony like makes swords and stuff, and she's just like, oh my gosh, what if like all my swords secretly have feelings and I need to like treat them like oh my god. Whoa. She's like
But-
thinking back, like, have I ever thrown away a sword because I didn't like it? Oh gosh.
but no, when it comes to like what's going on with the king and stuff like that, I find it weird that for a place out there that doesn't have a lot of magic, those wizards seemed pretty magical.
Well,
And
yeah, duh.
yeah, but it's also like, how were they able to be that magical? I don't really understand that.
So maybe they came from somewhere else?
I don't know.
I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. So thank you so much, Midnight, for being able to come in. And Maeve is an amazing character. I'm excited to see what she'll do. And
That is cool.
it's going to be great. And thank you so much, Shay, for being able to do this. I'm excited
Yeah,
for
this
the
was
other
fun.
part of what this
Yeah, it was.
weird one shot is. But no, I guess say goodbye to bots.
Bye.
Right, bye.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this amazing episode with Midnight being able to join us. It was so cool, and I had so much fun with both of them being able to record this. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're going back to Friday with this next one, and that is going to be Paprika's one-on-one. I'm really, really excited about that. I hope you guys enjoy that episode. But for now, this was so cool. I'm really excited with all these one-on-ones plus ones of how they're going to be incorporated. And I hope you guys really found that satisfying to know where Peony was and the world situation of what was going on. But I'll catch you guys back here sometime soon with the next one. That is my Minecraft outro, not the Reka outro. Let's do the Reka outro. Let's do that instead. Next time on Founders of Reka, Paprika's One-on-One, Episode 12.